Hello there, and welcome to my new series War Thunder Academy. The concept of the show is quite simple. Through my replays, I will try to show you how game knowledge can help you in War Thunder. To put it simply, I will use my own gameplays to show you how to apply the concepts I talked about in my series Why You're Bad. In each video, I will show you the lineup I'm using, the route I use, and explain my decision making. Don't be fooled, I am not a pro player and I'm not omniscient about War Thunder, but my in-game statistics being quite good relatively to the average War Thunder player, I think I can help others to become better tankers and better players. So, first episode. For the very first episode of my new series, I will be playing my Japanese 10.0 lineup with my Type 90, Type 90B, Type 16 and my Type 87. We are on Advance to the Rhine, and I'm using a variation of the A route, since the only cap of the map is the A point. I chose to first spawn in my Type 90B, since I just unlocked it and I have to ground for the modules. As I spawn, I directly take the route I plan to go on. Since I'm pretty mobile, I should be able to ambush some players who are on their way to cap A, or who go on the symmetrical route of mine. I obviously check the streets, since I could be able to spot someone there. Obviously I'm stuck, so my speed advantage is not great, I'm even late to the party. This is where I intend to wait for players to go in front of my gun. I know I can only be attacked from the front since my flanks are covered by my team. I notice the T-80, but he's too fast for me to fire on him, so I have to be a bit cheeky and try to get his firing systems. But Russian tanks being quite low, I can't really have a clear shot. Since I was focused on the T-80, I failed to see the ZTZ, but here we could say that my team was a bit slow to kill him, so it's kind of a 50-50 fault. Both mine for tunnel visioning on the T-80, and my team's for not covering the flanks they were in charge of. However, I managed to get the T-80's breach, which allowed me to repair safely and not to be bothered again by him. After my repair, I go on the flank to catch late opponents or respawning players to prevent them to go to cap, which my team is capping right now. I notice the ZTZ through the windows and I have to disable his gun, which I do. Here I'm too quick for the T-72 to aim at me and my 5-second autoloader which allow me to even shoot him before he can turn on me. But here my downfall was not to have seen the Uksh, which will kill me a bit later. And to top it off, I shoot into the wall, failing to kill the ZTZ. I also missed the opportunity to get an easy side shot on the T-72. I then spawn in my much improved Type 90 standard and I'll go on the same route as before, the alternative A route. I notice on the map that A is contested, so there's a high probability that enemies are on it, so I decide to go to check. As I suspected, there are enemies on the cap and my team just got vaporized on my right, so I have to hurry. But my tank is mobile enough, so it will be easy. At that moment, I don't know what tank is on the cap, so I try a shot into the driver compartment to cripple him and identify him, which I miss. So to avoid retaliation, I aim for his gun. As I move forward to the cap, I notice a T-62 giving me a free sideshot kill. I then heard lots of tanks to my right, so I decide to use my mobility to flank them all. The first customer of the day is the T-55, giving me an easy sideshot getting the crew. I then spot a NMX-30 and disable his gunner, giving me plenty of time to finish him. See how the 5-second reload is helping there? I continue on my flank, and wrapping up toward my team, I see the Oosh which killed me earlier, so I get my revenge. As I aim for the Oosh, I see the VIC-40, but I still hear a turbine on my right, so I have to investigate. I end up right behind the T-80 and he just shot, so I have all the time in the world to get him. I then proceed to get the VIC I saw earlier. Remember to practice your no-scopes, guys. As A is capped, I have to go contest it, seeing a ZSU on the way. I spot the AMX-30 Super over the debris, but he didn't see me, so I rush his position, readying my gun for him. As you can see, I was expecting him to move to the right when he moved to the left, so I have to flick shot to shoot first as fast as possible on his gun. I then just proceed to contest A, but since my team is arriving fast, I can scout around me. I then see a marker on the map near me, so I can investigate. The T-64 is doomed. I then spot another Russian tank, but I am unsure if he spotted me or not, so I play carefully. Turns out he didn't, so I try to get his breach, which I miss. He then rushes me and get my breach, so I'm pretty much dead at this point. But my team manages to take care of him while I get killed by a T-62 I didn't see. Lastly, I spawn my Type 16 since it's lightning fast and I try to flank the remaining attackers of A, so I get a small detour near the enemy spawn to try sweeping off the respawning players. I spot the T-55, wait for him to cross my sight, and get myself my 10th and last kill. The match will end shortly after. There you go, guys. I hope you like this new concept. Since it's the first, I might miss some details, but don't hesitate to leave a comment to tell me what I can do to improve the show. As you saw, the Japanese Type 90 is a very nimble tank even if I did not have all the mobility modules, and the 5-second autoloader is a gift. Since I fully played around my strength, my mobility and my quick reload, I was able to take care of 9 enemies in barely 4 minutes, allowing my team to come back from a harsh counterattack from the enemies. In this match, the sounds of the game helped me tremendously to locate my target, as well as my minimap reading and my map knowledge allowed me to move smoothly around the map without being detected and to take the best decision for my team. Anyway guys, that's all for me. Don't hesitate to tell me if you liked it or not. Take care my friends, and I'll see you in the next one.